Okay guys, so my next video is going to be a what's new at the drugstore beauty on the budget tutorial. So I'm going to be doing a makeup look with just new products from the drugstore. So I think I want to try to take you guys along with me. I don't know what I can record and where I can record because I've never done this before. Alright guys, let's go! So my original plan for this video was to do a one brand tutorial from the drugstore, and I was going to do it on Wet n Wild, but it is impossible to find everything that you need from one drugstore. I went to like 4 to find their new releases, and either the end caps were so small and everything was gone, or they had nothing but their old products. Like, what? Why? And yes, I am sick. That is why I sound like a nasally mess right now, so sorry about it. Okay guys, I'm here at the drugstore, so I'm gonna run inside and grab some stuff. I'm gonna try to take you with me, but I don't know what I can and cannot do in a store with video camera footage. So we're gonna try, I guess. I'm contemplating between the Wet n Wild foundation or the L'Oreal foundation. Picked up the Physician Formula full coverage concealer. I heard it was really good. So check out these new fake mink lashes from Kiss. Look how pretty these are. $5.99, guys. Alright guys, I am back from inside the drugstore and I picked up a bunch of new products that were released and I'm super excited to try them out. I think most of them are new, maybe 1 or 2 things are not. This whole tutorial is going to be drugstore based for people that are on a budget, so I hope you guys enjoy this and I will see you when I get out of work.
Hi guys, I'm back from work and I am here to do the drugstore first impressions tutorial for you. I wanted this to be like a one brand drugstore tutorial and it was supposed to be on Wet n Wild, but every store that I went to had their like new collection, but they only had like pieces of it and none of them had the whole collection. I don't quite understand that. If you're gonna launch something, why not have the whole collection out wherever you're selling it? Definitely frustrating. So I decided to do just a drugstore first impression all around tutorial. So we're going to be trying some new drugstore products that have just released. There are a couple products here that may not be new, but they are new to me. There is only one item that I'm cheating on, and that is with the liquid liner. I do use the L'Oreal Carbon Black liquid liner, and I've been using this for over 10 years, and nothing will ever replace this. Ever. Washed off all my makeup for the day and we're just gonna get started. First, actually I'm gonna throw my hair up and then we can get started. My hair looks like a hot mess, but I'm back. First, to start this off, we are going to be prepping our skin. So I'm gonna start with a primer, and this is the Wet n Wild primer. And I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Oh, it's got a little tag, you know, it's clean and sanitary, that's a plus. Oh, it just kind of came out. All right, so I'm gonna put that places that I generally, my makeup likes to fail on me, and I'm gonna rub it in.
Look really tired.
I don't have any makeup on. I'm trying to fix that.
Oh, what's wrong with your hair?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm just kidding you.
Mothers, aren't they wonderful? Okay, so now that my face is primed, and this actually just kind of soaked up into my skin. I don't feel it. I mean, like it feels a little softer, but I don't feel it on my skin, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm trying out the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. Now I have the Infallible Matte, the Infallible Pro Glow, and I like both of them, so I wanted to pick this up and give it a try. Now I've heard mixed reviews on this. I've heard people say that they love this. I've heard people say that this is the worst foundation that they've ever used. And that's why I say everybody has different opinions on different things. Different things work for different people. So we're gonna try this out. Now I am in the shade 302, which is creamy natural because I am pretty pale. It says it's supposed to last for 24 hours. Do I believe that? No. It says the coverage is high and it's an air-light texture, so my guess it's going to be like a moussey type of texture. So we're gonna give this a try. Okay, and this is what the little tip looks like. Just the tip. And I'm gonna put this on the back of my hands.
Sorry guys about my dirty hoodie. I have kids, so nothing ever stays clean.
Show you guys kind of what it looks like. Ooh, it is thick. Oh, this worries me a little bit. I'm going to use a beauty blender, which they sell beauty blenders at Walmart. Well, they're not beauty blenders, but they're the same exact thing. And they sell them in 2 packs for $8.99, and they are awesome. These are what I use on my clients. These are what I use every day. I love these. It is blending out nicely. Another claim that I've heard about this foundation is that it kind of dries down really quickly, so you have to work with it quickly. So instead of putting it all over my face and then going in, I'm just going to do sections. Looks really nice. I do like the coverage that it gives. It looks nice. No complaints yet. This is something I'm kind of excited for. This is the new Physicians Formula Insta-Ready Full Coverage Concealer. And it even came with its own little like sponge. And this is kind of cool because it's got like a flat angled tip to really like get in there. Oh, that's nice. I was like twisting it off, it wasn't working. Comes in a little pump. I love when things come in a pump. I hope this matches my color. I'm so pale, it's not even funny. Yeah, I see that's kind of got like a pinky tone to it, which actually could be really good at correcting darker circles underneath your eyes. And I'm gonna kind of use it as a base for my eyeshadow as well. So we're gonna look crazy for a hot minute. And I put a little bit on my chin and a little bit down my nose and go back in. Oh, I forgot it came with a sponge. So I'm gonna go in with this sponge. I don't know if I like how small this is. It's kind of... I look like I'm awake. Where's my coffee? So Wet n Wild came out with a pressed powder, and I got mine in the color Warm Light, and it's photo focus. So I'm gonna take this, and I actually picked up a Wet n Wild powder blush brush, and it feels really nice. I mean, the handle does feel like it's cheap quality because it's only like $3, but the bristles themselves feel really good. So I'm gonna go in with this powder, and I'm just kind of gonna set my under eyes with it. And on my eyes, since I kind of use the concealer base for my eyeshadow, I want to set that too. We're gonna do a little contouring now. Contouring is something that I usually only do right here. I never contour like my nose or my forehead or anything like that. Now I know this is not a new product, but this is new to me. I haven't tried this. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation, but I got it in the color Coconut because I thought it would be a really good contour color. Look crazy for a moment. This is gonna go right here. Oh. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna do my forehead, which I never do, so let's hope for the best. And should I do my nose? Let's do it. Let's do it to have fun. It looks like somebody shit on my face. All right, then I am gonna go in with my big beauty blender and kind of try to blend that out. Goodness, I do not know how girls do cream contouring every day because this is something. Let me tell you what. Next, I picked up the Wet n Wild contouring palette, kind of set the contour in place. Now this is not a new product, but however it is a new formula, so I wanted to check this out. Just gonna go in with a brush from BH Cosmetics. It's their blush brush, and I do use this occasionally to contour with. Wow, that's giving up. Little kickback. Pigmentation is for real though, so we're gonna set. You always want to set your cream. I'm gonna do a little, just to carve this out a little bit, I'm gonna take the highlighting side. I'm actually gonna put my beauty blender in that, and I'm gonna carve. I'm gonna brush this off, it's not gonna look this crazy. Is eyebrows. So I never stray from my Benefit my precisely brow because it's amazing, but for the sake of the drugstore, I picked up Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. Comes with a little spoolie brush at the end of it, and then the product is on this side. Mine's in like a dark chocolate brown because I got dark hair. So I feel like the formula of it is a little trickier to work with. It kind of reminds me of the NYX brow pencil, where like the Benefit pencil kind of glides onto your eyebrows, as this is kind of like hard to glide onto your eyebrows. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that concealer that I have left over on my brush from the Physicians Formula, and I'm gonna run that underneath. I don't know if it's my lighting, but I feel like I'm looking a little yellow. Using that as a primer on my eyes, I noticed that I had some creasing, but that's fine. I'm actually gonna take the pressed powder that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna kind of use that as like an eyeshadow base. I picked up the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. It's actually a really pretty color. It is called Pearlescent Pink. I still don't understand why beauty companies are putting in these little dinky brushes because nobody uses them. If you do use them, I'm sorry. First, I'm gonna wipe off all that extra powder that I had right here. I'm going to put this blush on with the same Wet n Wild brush. Oh! Was not expecting that pigmentation, but that's a good. So, use this very light-handedly. Super pretty. It does have sparkles to it. I usually like my blushes to be matte, but I can definitely see wearing this color in the summer because it makes you kind of glow a little bit. Okay, so here's something I'm super excited to use. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid Face Studio Illuminating Highlight in the color Light Iridescent, and this is what the packaging looks like. And it's got a little safety sanitary thing here, which is good. And I have heard to use a light hand on this, so I'm going to squeeze it on the back of my hand. Oh, this looks so pretty. And I'm actually going to use my fingertips. Oh my god. Oh. And a light hand, I think. So we're just going to do this. That's really pretty. I'm gonna do the same thing over on this side. So I bought this because one, I was super excited about it because it looks really pretty. That's really pretty. Yeah. Whoa, look at that highlight though. I'm usually not about that highlight. Like I like to highlight, but not like crazy. I'm gonna put this down my nose. Here is my problem with cream highlights, is they're kind of harder to blend out. We're gonna do the eyes. So I picked up the Covergirl True Naked Golden eyeshadow palette. Look how pretty those colors are. So it's like a golden to green brown palette. Cream, chiffon, cookie, sun-kissed, camel, ginger, ecru, and sierra. These shadows are really pretty. It came with this little makeup thing, which I just still don't understand. So for a base, I'm going to go in with this color Cream, and I'm going to cover my whole eye with it. This is just to give it another base, just to reinsure that your shadows are going to blend together. Nice. I'm actually going to go in with the same brush that I just used, and I'm going to pick up this color. I believe it is Cookie Biscuit. And I'm going to put that in my crease and blend it upwards. I'm just going to try to use this as a transition shade. The only downfall of this palette that I'm seeing is it looks like it only comes with 2 semi-matte shades and the rest are shimmery. So next, with a different brush, I am going to go in with this darkest shade over here, and this is the color Sierra, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner of my eye, bringing it into the middle of my crease. So I'm just going to pack this kind of on and work it into the middle of my crease. I don't want to bring it all the way over. You just want to bring it to the middle and out to this outer corner and start blending it in an upward motion once you have all the product placed where you want. And then if you blend it out and you think you blended out too much, you can just go in and add more to it, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna go in with the color Sun-Kissed. This gold shade right here. I'm just gonna take my fingertips. I'm gonna brush it in. It's really pretty. And this is what I'm gonna put on my lids. This is kind of what I do when I'm, you know, momming. The shade Ginger, I decided kind of to ombre it. I do have to say these shadows do have fallout. I'll just have to wipe that out afterwards. Now it's time for eyeliner. Like I said, it's the only thing that I'm cheating on because I can't picture myself going to any other eyeliner. Now I can only use liquid liner on me, on my clients. It's always gel liner. I like the Maybelline Studio gel liner. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna do a little wing. Guys, Kiss started selling these Lash Couture Fake Mink collection. I got it in the little black dress and midnight. These are $5.99. Look how pretty these lashes are. Look at them. Just look at them. I think I'm going to use the pair Little Black Dress because that's a cute name. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off of these. What you want to do is put a thin line of glue across your lashes, maybe focusing a little extra on each of the ends. Give that like a solid 30 to 45 seconds to get tacky, because if you put it on too soon, it's not going to stick. And if you put it on too late, it's not going to stick. Okay, so my battery has died for probably the umpteenth time. As I went in with the new Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. It's working really well on your bottom lashes. I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom lash line real quick, and then picked up the Covergirl Perfect Point Plus Hunter Green, because I think I want to do a little bit of green under my eyes. Pretty eyeliner. I like that. My eyes are watering like a bitch right now. I go back into the palette, and I'm going to grab a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna pick up two, and the other one is Camel, and I'm kind of just gonna put that on my lower lash line to kind of spice things up a little bit, shall we say. And I'm gonna take another little blending brush that's a little bit denser and kind of blend all that together so it diffuses the color out just a little bit. Alright, and then I'm just gonna grab this really pretty sparkly shade. It is called Chiffon, and I'm popping that right in the inner corners. I picked up two of the new Maybelline Nude colors. I got Brown Blush and Toasted Truffle. I'm gonna be using Brown Blush. Ooh, wait, guys, wait. I forgot to use this on my bottom lashes. So I'm just gonna go in with that mini. All of these products that I tried out, majority of them were good. I'm not a fan of the brow pencil because I am just stuck to my Benefit brow pencil. This L'Oreal Total Coverage Infallible foundation has been on my skin for a while now, and when I put it on, I really liked it. Now, not so much. It is going to all of the dry patches on my skin, sticking to the dry patches so I can see every dry patch on my face. And not only that, it is definitely getting into like the lines in my head. Somebody who has like normal to like oily to combo normal skin, not so much for somebody who has dry skin unless you're super hydrated, like your face is super moisturized. Something that I really did enjoy was the Physicians Formula Instant Ready Full Coverage Foundation. I actually really like this. I like that I like the glass bottle that it comes in, and I like that it comes with And I like that it comes with a pump, which is super convenient. The Wet n Wild primer I felt like did absolutely nothing to my face. It's supposed to refine pores, fill fine lines, brighten complexion, and even skin tone. It did nothing of the sorts. As far as priming wise, it literally just soaked into my skin and it didn't feel like it was doing much. The eyeshadow palettes were really good. They do have a little bit of fallout, but for the price, these are great. These are wonderful. I do wish they had more matte shades in here, but for the price, like I said, great. Let's talk about the Master Strobing Liquid from the Face Studio line, the illuminating highlighter. I generally do not like cream highlights, but this is really nice. This is gonna give you that like subtle glow, and you can build this up to be blinding. But this is great, and I definitely will be reaching for this again. All right, let's talk about the two Wet n Wild products, the pressed powder and the contour palette. Not a fan of the pressed powder. However, I really do like this contour palette. I feel like they're smooth, super smooth and pigmented, and I definitely will be reaching for this as well. It actually contouring, believe it or not, because I don't ever really cream contour. I really like this Fit Me Stick. It blended out smooth. I didn't have to really struggle with it, which I was kind of scared because I don't do cream contouring. These Maybelline matte nude lipsticks are awesome. I love the formulation of these. The colors are really pretty, and it comes in a wide range of colors, so you can figure out what your perfect nude shade is. However, this is obviously not a nude shade. I went a little darker. We have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush. Definitely more pigmented than I thought, but the color is beautiful. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is the Mega Slim Skinny Mascara from Wet n Wild. Really love this for the bottom lashes, not so much for the top. The wand is really small, and I prefer a much bigger wand. So that was my What's New at the Drugstore tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on my other social medias. There'll be more videos coming soon. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!